Hello everyone, Nerui here. And we're back for another round of Fallout Equestria Distant Lands.
We're a bit late, we know. Uh, for consequences totally not of our own volition, and we definitely weren't ranting about different things from our childhoods and movies.
We totally
Last
were.
time,
We got so carried away.
yeah, we did. The party collected themselves all together and went out to search for the Benefactor. Getting on a speedboat, heading to another island north of the one that they were on. Well, more northeast. The small one landed at a harbor, talked to some military people. They're like, hey, yeah, your MOM, check up there. There's a nuclear silo. And that's where they suspect he would be going, based on intel that the party gained from the session beforehand. They got there, people were dead. They decided, you know what, let's loot a tiny bit and then go down the nuke silo to try and find people. They did. They killed some people, killed a little bit more, and they're currently in a combat sequence with the bad guys that they've mostly killed off, all of them, mostly, for this round at least. They've mostly killed all of them off, but it's their turn to act now. I miss anything at all that you all think I should mention?
We're probably gonna have to revive all these guys when we're all said and done. Because
you're being good people. That or you just really want to torture them. One of the two.
I'm thinking responsible because, you know,
I mean, you can revive them if you want.
You know,
these are not civilians.
I know that they're combatants, technically terrorists, but at the same time, we are not in our own time, so...
At the same time, I'm not spending hundreds in strain on combatants.
Fair point.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm already down to 2/3 of my strain, and Life Surge, or... let me make sure that's actually the name of the spell. Yeah, Life Surge costs 45 strain per cast. So yeah, no, I'm not bringing combatants back to life unless there's good reason.
I'm not necessarily saying you're going to be the one to do it.
Does this guy have any debuffs, Misty? Because I always forget. I don't think he does. Like, you haven't done any magic cold stuff to him, right?
I don't remember, because it
was up here. I doubt you did anything to him. But I always gotta check now because I keep forgetting.
I mean, I didn't know I was the one who needed to be responsible for that, so I don't...
You don't need to be. I just was wondering if you had any idea. You can attack. Okay.
Pretty sure it was... she attacked somewhere down there. That's all I remember.
But you can only do 2 attacks. And I think your armor is plenty good enough to withstand that. You can only take a modicum of damage. I did not use that word right, I don't think. This guy is not having a fun day, so he's going to say goodbye and run over here. Getting into cover. Alright, he can make 2 attacks in that case. But on who, I wonder? Barry, are you in cover?
Yep.
What penalty is that? I think that's a -10, if I'm correct. Maybe -15.
I'm pretty sure cover is GM determined.
And that
It
case, it's
depends on the
minus-
type of cover and how much in that cover they are.
It's a desk with computers on it.
Which is ultimately why it's GM determined.
I'd say 10. Be nice. These are just normal shots, no headshot or anything, and they got -10 to hit. Because you're in cover.
I spy a jam.
Oh, I do too. You'd have the AP to unjam that. So that would be all of his AP. Ignore the things after the jam. He does unjam it, so that's not a thing he has to worry about next time. This other dude, let's see. Copy. He's in cover on the other side of the thing that Masher's in cover on. Yes. And he has a sword. So that's not gonna do much, but whatever. He'll reserve AP to smack whoever comes close to him with the sword. Is this person even alive anymore? Or is this just a double token? No, that person's just not alive anymore. That's what it is. There is that one. Okay. You know the assault carbine is not as good as I thought. Oh no, it's got a fire rate of 3. Never mind, it's fine. This guy is going to come over with his buddy here and hunker down with him as well. With called an action to shoot anyone that comes out of cover over near you guys. Which then brings us back around to you all. until reinforcements come.
This guy, helmet.
This guy has helmet, yes.
And if I recall correctly, we still have I still have 2 more turns of haste. So, popping sets, popping a headshot. So that's 78.8 to this guy. How's he looking? Ignoring 10 DT.
Each. Got it. Okay. Slash VR. I've been playing a lot of chess recently. This guy's still alive. Not happy, but alive.
Fire 2! $62.2, ignoring 10 DT to the head.
That would kill him, yes. I'm moving here the way that. Okay.
Now this guy, helm or no helm?
No helm.
No helm? $75 to the head, ignoring 10 DT.
If it does more than 35 damage, you killed him.
On the second shot? Second shot would be 85.
Imagine if your gun had the same effect as the railway rifle, but also would miss. Man. And exploded him at the same time. Makes perfect sense. I don't know why my back just started hurting, but that's fun. Anyone else going Missy's turn?
Sure.
Question is, do we? Because I've already forgotten. Is the one with dots or the one without dots invisible? Because like that one's still invisible, yeah.
Yeah, the ones with dots.
Yeah.
The ones with dots were visible.
Yes. Though I'd say by now, with all the ruckus going on, I'm just going to forego the dots because they're running around and everything. You'd be able to hear them running and see them, like... I'd say that they'd just turn off invisibility because, like, there's... You all are firing non-stop at them. Also, there's blood everywhere. You'd see their footprints.
Okay, well, Misty should probably go on Misty's turn. So
I punch.
Let's do. Oh, right. Barry, you remember that you're hasted, right?
Yep, that's why I was able to
Okay.
take 4 shots.
Okay, thought so. Just wanted to make sure.
I punch.
Roll
Okay.
for your eye punch.
And from right, they have a helmet.
Train wreck smash. Puny zebra.
Do
See,
I get punch, right?
we survived that.
One moment, let me just check. Honestly, I can't remember if I expended all of my rock smashers. Let's see. Combat start. Did 1, 2, 3. And I think that's it.
Is it
Right.
3?
So
3
actually, I don't.
is it 3 after the first hit or 3 including the first hit?
No, I get 4 shots every combat. That doubles my damage. And looks like I used 3 attacks.
I was gonna say I thought you had one left.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say too. You had 1 left.
Yeah, so double that damage then.
He is no longer a living man on this earth.
Well, he was never a living man to begin with.
Yes, you're correct. This is the mayor. It's like going to Good Springs whenever you have full power armor and all the best weapons in the game. Gonna punch you.
Okay, so what can I say? Punching and melee weapons, your fist never runs out of ammo.
Right, that is. So that's just 10 AP spent. So. That should
Heavy
be
stats.
2. Should be 3 movement actions. So.
Oh, okay.
So should I just blast this guy? Or
Train-
I don't remember from last session. Are we leaving any of them alive?
That's a devo.
I don't know.
Okay, so to do sort of movement, that's 8. Alright, so that's 23, 33 AP spent. So I can get like, yeah, I can get 5 attacks in. Is Misty doing something now?
Thought she was.
That's fine. You can do it.
She was, and then you came over and were like, I'm gonna punch him. I think she's fine with it, but
I mean, am I muted or something?
no, you're fine.
I'd say go ahead.
It's murder time.
Alright. 1. That's a crit fail. And
Zerkai has learned how to turn people into red paint. It's an ancient magic called punching.
Now I'm calculating my crit fail.
I know, but like, he died after that first punch.
Oh,
So like, you can calculate your crit fail. It's just that you didn't need to roll that crit fail. I'm still gonna make you keep it, but rolled it before I could actually press the X button. Markham is dead.
that's gonna be my turn. I don't see anyone left.
I don't believe there is anyone except for like maybe in further rooms, but this room is clear. Yes.
Alright, that's it then.
Reload.
Clear the turn order before I snid away. There would be the door back here. I can just draw that actually. Door. There'd be door over here. And there'd be door over here. There is still red on the compass. Didn't want to do that. Ignore this tiny green square here in the middle of the floor. Ignore this. Actually, I think I can delete it. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. There would still be red through basically any of the doors. You're just not sure how many rooms you'd have to go through to actually reach said red enemies, but
Yeah, looks like
I was gonna say my haste only lasts for another 8.5 rounds, so like
It looks like you punched the concrete pretty hard there, train wreck.
you can see that the concrete no longer exists.
You should see the other guy.
Your hoof holding up all right?
And I might need some bandaging.
Not a problem.
In another universe, in another timeline, someone just had concrete fall on their face.
You should see the other guy because the other guy doesn't exist anymore. Because just remember the first zebra she hit just
Just
got erased
vanished.
from the world.
It was like Undertale's animation of them just fading to dust.
Yeah, that should hold you up.
If if the token is still on the map, I'll still let you loot it because, well, it's still on the map. But that one, delete it. Doesn't exist. So, after what I presume would be looting, would you revive any of them?
Based on the earlier discourse, I'd say probably not, since I don't think any of them have any information that we need.
That and it costs strain.
Yeah, we can let the ministry cleanup crew do the rezzing.
There's one person that they just can't res, they don't exist anymore. I can't get over that.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that chocolate from scratch thing and that was posted a while back.
Yeah, I showed that to somebody I know and they're like, what? But depends on what door you go through, what a map will take you to next, because there's one in almost every corner except for the one that you came in through. That's a ladder, well, actually, a hatch and a ladder that leads upwards instead of down. And it also leads downwards, so I guess you could go further down that way.
So which way? Try the various doors and try and clear out so we don't have any company coming behind us, or go straight to the Benefactor.
Well, we could check to see, I guess, in which direction there are hostiles. Can Hitbugs do that?
Pick a door and roll up to see how many are behind each door.
Wait.
I was just saying Pitbox. EFS.
I know,
Wait.
but like, this is to say how many dots you see past said doors.
Computers rolled.
Alright, Mash, which door was that for?
One in the bottom left.
Alright. Question is, do you want more enemies as like a good thing, or less?
I imagine less.
But free loot.
I mean, the thing is
alright.
that a lot of the loot we would be getting here would really be going back to, the government and whatnot to help with the war efforts and stuff. Like, because we're, in a way, working for MOM, I doubt that we get to keep all of, the loot and stuff. So, we're here for an objective, and we shouldn't get distracted from that in case it allows them time to escape or do whatever.
Alright, Shamrock, I have a feeling I know what door you're picking if you roll luck.
Yeah. I don't have good luck, but may as well roll.
You see me rolling.
Nope.
Alright. I have labeled numbers. Turner just sees red. That's all you see. The actual number is 26, but you see red. I just saw a Beyblade ad. You remember Beyblade? That's a tangent.
Nope. We can save
We
that
can't
for
do it.
after.
Later.
We spent enough time talking about everything from Yu-Gi-Oh to aliens. We can hold off on Beyblade.
Alright. Asher, just because I am uncultured, what's a mook?
Mook, minion,
Grunt,
cannon fodder, grunt.
a red shirt.
You know, someone to put between themselves and our bullets.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say you see that 5 of the bodies present were grunts. It was actually 6, but one of the bodies is no longer here.
That's not my question. The question is, would the bastard have a large group of them with a large guard force with him, or a small one?
Behind the
That
door
would-
that you looked at, or just in general?
In general, that would help us narrow things down.
Mhm.
How many mooks does he tend to have with him? He asks the party, specifically
Oh.
those who have dealt with this guy before.
Oh, okay. Because, like, if you're gonna ask that, then, like, why'd you put it in parentheses?
But yeah, that is a good question, because depending on the number, that would help us narrow down which door is most likely going to take us where we need to go.
Well, is this an intelligence or act and lore? I don't think it would be act and lore all that badly, but
Wouldn't
Intelligence
this
doesn't
just
seem
be
right.
an experience from those who have dealt with the guy before? Looking at Misty and Barry specifically.
well, take the floor. It's your all's thing. You determine if his group of people is small or large.
Well, I above board. Trying to remember how many mooks did he have with him when we first met him way back at the beginning?
On the boat.
A moderate escort.
I don't have any exact number.
He had 4 or 5 personal guard with him. Like there were other mooks, but he had like 4 or 5 that were his personal guard, who were of a higher / different quality.
And then there was our encounter with him that led to where us being here right now.
Which had the guards out near the one bit that were fighting the ants, and then it had the guards that were in the actual lab bit itself, which was mostly Enclave, but
Medium one, it would at least be about definitely usually around 4 or 5.
yeah.
So
So moderate.
so
Medium.
the 4 doors probably our best bet going with that information. In most of our encounters with him, he usually keeps with him a relatively small to moderate amount of personal bodyguards. Four at the minimum.
Mm.
This is technically your first official dungeon style thing, where you're gonna have many different rooms of enemies. It feels way late.
Okay, well, above board, it sounds like it might just be our best course of action is clear each room, start with the easiest to clear first, and just work our way around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does sound like a plan.
That way we can at least get stuff done tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Progress, it will be made.
Should we just toss Trainwreck into the room with 4 people?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, just take a haste and go.
Punch out.
Alright.
Let's throw Trainwreck at the enemy.
It was a complete and utter train wreck.
That or miss, you can just lob a snowball AoE or 2 in there.
Oh yeah.
Either way.
The
Or
door
Should we
would be
save that for
locked.
the bigger one?
The door would be locked. You can strength check it down, you can lock pick it down, and there's a terminal. All 3 are off. The terminal is hard lock, the lock pick is easy, casual lock pick. And strength check to bash down the door.
Remind me, what's the penalty for a hard lock?
I believe it's minus 20.
First time. And I'm in. And
The door would open, and who is standing right in front of the door?
I'm in.
Alright. Roll perception at -2 since you're in and ready to go fight.
Oh, that'd be a fail.
You fail to notice the tripwire. Alright, let me pick a trap.
wait, a -2 if he's all prepared and raring to go?
I mean, if you're going to go charging into a room and go fighting people, I don't think you're going to notice a tripwire. That's fair. You're going to go charging into a room and beat the life out of people. I mean, like, you see my logic there, at least?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Gonna grab these 4 tokens because I am cheap.
And I'm going to ask ahead of time, just to be on the safe side, would I be able to react to yank Trainwreck back away from the trap with the with my TK?
Oh, perception. No minus. No minuses this time.
I'd say that's a solid 4 degrees of success.
Alright, you would. Let me actually see what kind of trap this is. It'd be a shotgun trap. Nothing crazy, but it is aimed at where an average pony's head would be. You're taller than the average pony, so it would actually be shooting you in the neck, which is debatably worse. But telekinesis, you can yank them back in, roll magic.
That's a pass.
everything up in this map because... Oh, it's going to be difficult now, is it? Okay, there we go. Because I'm trying to turn boxes that don't want to be turned. Or over here. The room is not nearly as big as it's portrayed to be. Ignore it. And yes, you can't see the map yet, I know. Okay, that's more realistic to how big the room is. Delete. And... delete. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna just say that you're all outside of the door. If you go into the room, then add your token and just, like, go from there. But I'm gonna just say that you're all outside the door. Which is right here.
And
the shotgun would not hit you. Well, I should probably roll it at like a penalty of some degree. At least, because, well, you might get hit as you're being pulled back. I know there's a macro for it somewhere. Gotta find the right Raider token. That is a 10mm pistol. Flavor. Maybe you have the shotgun that I'm looking for. Yeah, they do. Okay. Alright, this is going to be at minus 40 to hit you because you're being pulled back out of the way, but still it might, so. No, the shotgun does not hit you at all.
that was close.
Initiative. As everyone knows that you're coming in and you know that they're waiting for you. There's no surprises here. And is this one also? So let's roll 4d10s. Can you not roll initiative on this screen because your tokens aren't on here, or?
No, there's not.
No, you can. Okay.
Well, I put mine down just in case.
Oh yeah, it's up in the corner. Oh, if that's the case, then I'll go ahead and add you all. I figured you might still be able to, so.
Nope.
Yeah, I rather not have to add in my everything onto my character sheet again. Onto the token again.
Entirely fair. I'll copy it all over here. Except for Masher, he's already over there. But I'll try and do it. Oh my, why do you do this? I hate this website and I love this website all at the same time. Copy. And scroll down. Over here. Two back over there. And paste. Just imagine that you're all outside this door. That you're not in a straight line like this. Say, Renrick's the only one that's actually inside the room. Actually, no, you got pulled out, so you're all in the doorway / outside the door.
Ooh, what are we waiting on, sorry?
Nothing, I'm just waiting for you to roll initiative.
Oh, I didn't realize
Oh.
everyone was supposed to.
Oh, 17.
Because that's everyone.
Don't forget Solan and Aurora.
Right now.
Does it really matter against 4 enemies? Like,
Okay, I'm just gonna move you down here that way. Add turn. And add turn. Alright. Descending. Trainwreck, you get first dibs after almost being shot by a shotgun. The throat.
Alright. Move here.
That buckshot
Activate
would
rock
really messed you up.
I have pretty high DT, and
Like, sure,
shot is DT times 3.
DT, yes, but also, from a realistic standpoint, I probably wouldn't do that, but like, in the book, oof, that's nice. Yeah, feel free to do whatever you're gonna do.
There's less 15, so activate Rock Smasher, and
Who is become Mod Pie.
alright, going to attack the one on the bottom, Centurion. I'm guessing you have a helmet.
Yeah, they have a helmet. And this is Rock Smasher, so that's doubled?
It's already doubled.
Okay, I was about to say. Either way, you have punched them so hard that they hit their desk right here. Desk blockade broke their back and started to bleed to death, and now they're dead. All at once.
And,
No time in between.
and now for the Tribunal Guard.
He might actually have a chance. No, he does not. Have I given you too much power? Maybe.
She's like the fist version of an AoE attack. It's like, chuck her in a corner of the room and let her do the work. Next, the other Centurion. Oh, that's a crit fail.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Yes,
What do you do whenever you have to fight a ghost or something? You can't punch a ghost.
Moment to do.
Well, that's been calculated. I wonder
check
though,
perks.
can you punch the floor and punch the floor hard enough to make shrapnel like an explosion?
That is akin to something that happened in Project Horizons, believe it or not. Though it had actual explosives involved. Because killing Joke is fun. Also, for anyone wondering why my name is Coke Fiend in the Twitch chat, I drank Coca-Cola today. It's not the other thing.
They can't. They can't actually see it since I don't have Discord up for them to see.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, that way I can keep an eye on things in Discord without having it take up the screen while I'm streaming.
You
Yeah,
need to play VR games.
I
and
think
invite.
Sorry. Yeah, I think Rock Smasher still applies to attacks against yourself. So.
It does.
Alright, and. Chicken.
It's like a mod pipe punching yourself. Now all I need is to give you a pet rock.
Oh look, the inevitable. Carl with 50 bits.
Am
Am I actually
I'll
starting
attack
to
the
get?
gladiator this time.
Am I actually starting to get to? What's the word I'm looking for?
Complacent?
Recognition. Popularity.
It's my boyfriend dropping the bits. I'm not sure that whether or not that counts.
You are no longer in the friend zone. Oh, 295 damage. So how did your DT like that? 295 damage. Is that on you?
No, I said I'm attacking the gladiator. I already took out the damage.
I'm deaf, okay? Let me zoom in on their names and see which one is which.
The one on the left, the gladiator.
This man has been punched so hard that they're dead. I can't think of anything clever this time.
And I got the.
You punched them so hard that you killed them, they came back to life, and then they died again.
You punched
now
light.
back to the Centurion I missed before. That's one miss. A hit. And a hit. And that's all my AP.
Punch the
I'm just
light.
gonna let you all keep your AP that you have, like the. I'm gonna let you all keep the turn order for the next room going forward, because no one except for Trainwreck did anything this time.
Well, that was the plan, to just throw Trainwreck into the room.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was slightly surprised you wanted the rest of us to roll. It's like, I'm pretty sure we're okay.
Health, please. Heal, please.
Right.
Revive me, please. I have the ray gun.
Whap. Whap.
The two very completely different methods of healing. Back him with a stick, carefully apply bandages.
I got a lot of ones on that roll.
Mine's a lot more fun though, so that makes it better.
Trainwreck is perfectly healed now.
Well, you after 2 minutes of time, anyway.
Just imagine, like, Misty is flying beside you, smacking your forehead with a stick while Ari wraps bandages around your legs.
Trainwreck just being completely
I
stone-faced.
told you to stop hitting yourself. Baka.
The power of Celestia compels you.
No, the power of me compels you. Don't be stupid.
Power of nah. Now, Queen Cheese Legs? Yes.
Alright, I think we're done here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
Next highest room.
Yep.
Let me just see. That would be the 8. Let me... I'll just reuse this exact same tile because I can gain too many tiles at this point. Drawings, where are they? For drawings. Clear. The next room over would be a cafeteria with another door at the far end, but there's no one seemingly in here except for a rad roach eating what is likely someone's lunch before they got murdered.
Or they're rad roaches. The war hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Right. My brain is really out of it. There's a normal old plain boring rat eating someone's lunch. There we go. My brain just completely went out the window. You can kill the rat if you want. If you don't, it's just gonna scurry away. But XP is also a thing, so like you might kill it. So I put it here just in case.
I mean, it's a regular rat.
Yeah, how much experience could just a rat, a regular, non-mutated, non-radioactive rat be worth?
You see, this was the final boss all along. No. There would be a door at the back, though. Double doors, actually.
Of course, the fox is going for a snack.
Yeah, like, I'm surprised Root isn't doing anything.
Root is a civilized dog. He eats cake instead.
Root is a good boy.
Yeah, so is Tyr. She's Pixie. Sorry. Names.
Wrong character.
Look. I have so many characters, okay?
So do I.
Like, please don't yell at me for using Pixie's mother's name. Like...
I think the rat's dead. The fox has eaten it. We're gonna stock up on 10 of any pre-war food item, except for like things like there's no chocolate sugar apple bombs, but other pre-war food items you get 10 of. Minus
I
any
feel
rate.
discriminated against.
You've gotten so much chocolate already! And we're gonna be bringing cocoa plants back. And we're gonna be bringing cocoa plants back so we can grow some and make more. How much chocolate do you
need? It's not going to be
need?
enough. You think there's going to be enough? You're wrong.
The thing is, you think that they still have chocolate is what makes the best part. They've ate through that already. Yeah, get 10 of any pre-war food item that isn't chocolate. And remove any radiation that it would give you as well. Normally. Because it's not radioactive. Unless it's like Sparkle Cola Quantum, that would still give you radiation, yes.
Yeah, it's Sparkle Cola Rad.
I was playing Fallout 4 yesterday, okay?
Yeah. Tastes like radishes.
I don't think I'd want to drink that. Not gonna lie, I don't want radish soda. I assume y'all would just continue on forward after getting... No, we leave and go back home. The next room over would indeed again have a lock pick on it, this time hard lock pick. Their terminal would be busted, so you'd have to roll repair to fix it before you could even try and hack it. And strength check again, though this one would be at a -1. And you can hear, like, people talking on the air and clearly whispers, like... But there are people on the other side. Ponies, zebras, zonies. Oh, just zebras. One thing. There is a Protectron. That is not the right tool. Protectron bot down here, like one of the charging stations, and you can activate that with a hard hacking check as well. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I was just wondering because no one was talking, and I'm like, am I just deaf?
I mean, you were talking.
That's fair.
I'd say that's a solid pass for the hacking.
Alright. I had to get a drink. So I went to the kitchen for a moment. So, hacking... Yeah, that's a pass. What kind of personality would you give this Protectron?
What are my options?
You played Fallout 4, right?
Yes.
You played New Vegas, right?
I've been playing... No! Not that one! No! Absolutely not! No! No! No!
If you don't know what we're referencing, Alright.
Well, that's
It does not
now I
have
know what
that
I'm going to be doing for an hour after this.
It does not have that option. It did with Protectron. But it has all the ones from Fallout 4 with the medic, which would have defibrillators, it would have police, it would have firefighter, all those standard ones. Except for construction, there would not be a construction personality. Repair one that could make repairs to stuff.
How?
There would also be one that's kind of glitched out, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you this is a Wild Wasteland option if you want to pick that. Barry has begun reenacting the Darth Vader scene in at one Star Wars movie.
No. Oh.
What button did you just push, Misty?
Yes. One that makes a decision to move us forward.
Button. All right.
What was the Wild Wasteland one again? Because I was kind of busy freaking out a bit.
It would be glitched out, so it wouldn't tell you what it is. It's not anything like Fisto, though. Don't worry.
Repair would probably be the best one, because nice to have something that can repair stuff that's along the way that we may come across. Probably the more practical option. Repair sound good to everyone?
Sure.
It gets to repair thingies.
And another 100 bits from Carl, dropping the gay unicorns this time.
What?
Why not the straight unicorns, huh?
Because that would be boring.
Why not the bisexual, cyberpunk, xenomorph unicorns, huh?
Because I don't want to die?
That's fair.
Right.
It's another tangent. I'm not going to bring up the xenomorph T-Rexes. So, hacking bots would have a skill of either 60 to 100, you're not sure what. But it's somewhere in there. So, and if you remember correctly, the other door would have both a lockpick card, a broken terminal that you can repair to do a hacking check on afterwards, or just a -1 to a strength check.
We've got a repair bot. Let's see if they can repair the terminal.
Alright, let me actually grab a Protectron. Because I know I got one. Somewhere. In my vast archives. No, those are all dragons. I don't want those. That's a hospital horror. Same difference. I should put a talking hospital horror in one of my campaigns. That would be great. I have way too many tokens. Taking forever to get down to the bottom of my list. There we go. You got a Tectron now. Good job. It would be over here, so. That would be a repair / roll 3D 100. I'll have it do 3 checks. Yeah, it repairs the terminal. So if you want to do a hacking check at -15, go ahead. You already did. The door would slide open. I assume you're all congregated over there, even though your tokens aren't. The door would slide open, as is usual, revealing a zebra with a pistol pointed right at whoever is in the front of the door. So who would that be?
Yeah, that'd probably be Trainwreck again.
Well, you have a 10mm pistol, effectively booping you on the snoot.
Reaction to yank it to try and yank the pistol out of the grip with TK.
Trainwreck would probably just bite the pistols. It is an extreme version of the Pocky game now.
All right, let's see who can do this. But what happens? Since both Barry and Trainwreck are gonna try and do something, this guy is also gonna try and do something. I'm gonna have you all roll agility, and whoever gets the lowest is the one that gets to do the thing. What are you rolling for?
Everyone's
I
rolling.
don't know. You told us to roll, so I'm rolling.
Told Barry and Trainwreck to roll.
I mean, Masher's right there with effectively a spear.
What's he going to do, though?
What do you do with a spear? Stabby, stabby. Oh, there's a gun pointed at my ally. Stab.
Well, it seems that Barry would yank the pistol as Trainwreck just bites thin air, effectively biting their own tongue, which does not feel good. It hurts.
Why would you bite your? Why would somehow not biting something mean you bite your tongue?
I don't know. Done
If there's
before.
something there, you'd still bite your tongue. It's between your teeth and the thing.
I've done it before. I don't know how I did it, but I did.
Well, it's not a crit fail.
That's fair. Okay, you just bite Pointle there. As tried to shoot. They don't get a shot off before, hey, it gets ripped away, and also Masher stabs them.
Do you want me to roll for that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that. And Misty, you went ahead and rolled something. Go ahead and do something.
Sorry, what?
Well, you rolled agility. Go ahead and do something. Whether it's dance a jig or what, I don't know.
Sure.
Alright. Let's see. Who did you just stab? In the chest. This is the dude that you stabbed in the chest. It would appear. Okay. It's fine. There's a grand total of 8 people in this room. So, I'm just going to put this one here that you just stabbed. And dealt 51 damage. Not counting DT. That's okay. Last GR. They are certainly not dead, but hey, you stabbed them. The room itself would be dark, and there is no lights on inside, so you're not really sure like what they look like. If you go in there and like start flashing around your lights, I'll add the map. I'll like move you all to the map. If not, I'm just gonna have them all come out into this main area.
Well, Barry does have the heat and night vision.
Well, that's still not gonna tell you much aside from numbers. And numbers-wise, there's 7 of them in the room, and then there's this one dude that just got stabbed by Masher. You can tell that most of them seem to be unarmed.
So, how many are actually armed aside from this guy? This guy right here.
Well, 3 of them are armed aside from the guy that's outside, making it 4 armed, 5 unarmed. As far as you can tell. They could also just like have brass knuckles or something on, but that's not going to show up on thermal vision.
5 unarmed? I thought there were only 8 in total.
5, 6, 7.
4.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my math was just off, sorry. I counted one more than there was. There is 3 with guns of some sort, counting this guy that's out here, and then 5 unarmed. Looking. They seem to be unarmed.
Alright then. Combat.
Bata. It would technically be Misty's turn. I'm going to just...
Go, my minions.
Go my minions, really?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Alright.
Helmet?
No. No helmata. Ignore these tokens.
$75 and 64.5 to the head, each shot ignoring 10 DT.
Alright. Copy. So, 64. Each of those ignore 10 DT. This guy is having a fun day.
Got the 75 too, right?
75, yes.
These are the best too.
Are all these headshots?
Yep.
Got it. Alright. Slash GR, gonna do some math. He is still alive.
That's all for my turn.
Alright. Anyone else going on Misty's move? All these people that you can see behind your tokens are in the room if you want to shoot at them. In roughly this orientation. It's just I'm not going to add an entirely new map.
I would just want to know which ones are the ones that have guns.
This one. And this one.
Pew, pew, pew. Those are single target.
Who are you aiming at?
The ones with guns. Doesn't
Right, so you...
really
Throwing
matter which one.
Alright. I'll just go with this one. Does that have radius to it?
No, it's the single target one.
Alright. 64. Plus 57. Plus 61. Because cold damage is terrifying. They are still alive. This one is the one that I say you targeted.
Sure. Okay. Anyone else?
Soul can take a shot, I guess. I mean, oh no. Hit the instep thing. Slash roll 3d100s. Come on. Computer. Copy this. And I'll just say that she's aiming at the same thing Misty aimed at. Be this poor person. Anyone besides Soul going on Misty's turn?
Question: the guy, the one that tried to shoot.
I should probably go. So, yeah. Let's see. Anyone else want to go first?
Well, Masher was asking something. Let him finish.
The guy I stabbed, is he dead?
No.
Then I will keep stabbing until he's dead.
This is a foolproof strategy. Let me stop rolling while I do math for this other person.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get things to move along.
I know. Jesus. Save settings. Okay. This guy has that much health and that much BT. Alright. That's... Okay, keep going. As much as you want. Sure. Within AP, of course.
Well, including the one he got in at the start of this whole brouhaha. That's it.
Oh, okay. In that case, math time. Anyone else besides Masher going? I know Trainwreck wanted to go and do something.
Oh yeah. Zach. Let's see.
I can guarantee if you do over 100 damage, he's dead.
First thing I'm gonna do is just take some Med-X. Because the way this has been going, that one knocked myself out on a crit fail.
Quit hitting yourself.
Alright.
You are literally known for punching things. Don't punch yourself.
Activate Rock Smasher and move. That'd be
It's like
15.
One Punch Man decided to punch himself.
That'd be 45 spent. I could get in.
Okay, just imagine that these guys are actually inside a room. They're not out here.
They have helmets on, right?
Let me check. Depends on which one you're aiming at. I don't think any of these have helmets because most of them are gladiators. Not that one.
Alright. I'll just attack the two adjacent to me then.
Yeah, none of the ones near you have
Look
helmets.
at that, a crit fail.
Man, that medics really came in handy really quickly. I made a drug addict character a while back, and I'm currently playing them in another campaign that happens every Sunday, every other Sunday-ish. And that character is very evil, and also very not evil. It's hard to explain.
Oh, I messed up the damage there anyway, so I'm gonna have to
Well, re-roll it.
At least I don't have to try and figure out the minus calculation since I'm not targeting my own head. Alright. Medics is 25 DR or 20.
20.
And I already have 5 DR, so that
If
is
the
a lot
kitty-
more manageable.
If I'm wrong about it being 20, then
It's 20.
sorry. But yeah, because I've been using it on another character a lot recently.
Yeah,
Do the damage again.
yeah, it's definitely 20. I've got it in my inventory. Cause doctor.
And double that.
Double that on the person you're punching.
Yep.
Ping which one that is.
The one on the bottom. The one that looks like a Pokemon.
The one that looks like a Pokemon. Makes sense. Are you doubling it right now? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm just.
No, I'll go ahead. Because I was wondering what you were typing.
I
Wait,
just
if you-
had to fix the thing I'm using for my attack. That is 1, 3, 5. That much damage.
Well, I was almost there. I would be off by 1 point, so maybe it's good that you did that. DT. What DT do you have? That's much.
Yeah, I probably should have just thrown some grenades in here.
Well, guess what? They're not dead. You did not turn them into paste for once.
Give it time. Go.
You broke their nose and a limb.
And how about now?
Is that also doubled?
Yep.
Okay. /GR. Okay. /GR. They're still standing.
Okay. Alright, and find the Rock Smasher attack.
They are no longer standing. In fact, they have lost their legs.
And I just get one more normal attack against the survivor, and that'll be my turn.
Lost their legs from headshots?
This is the wasteland.
Well,
You've done
no,
weird-
no, it's not.
It's not the wasteland!
This is Fallout. That's good.
I will say, with bloody mess on, I've shot people in the head and have all their limbs explode.
This is the way that Fallout.
Alright, that's my turn. After apply that last attack to the survivor here.
Okay.
And,
Anyone else? Like, at all?
Beer back, go and get a drink.
Alright.
Anything for Aurora?
Pull up the sheet for that. And their attack is very weak. They are not made for combat at all.
Fair.
My version of her would be, but that's also because I would make her totally so.
Originally, she was going to be a sort of vampire, but then I realized all the heavy falls with that. How's it? Another tangent. I almost went on another tangent.
It's like,
Okay,
yeah, I'd like for us to finish this session.
All right. Trainwreck's turn got ended. Anyone else on Misty's? If not, we're going on to the next.
Then go.
All right.
Even Misty's turn? Oh wait, Misty already went. Never mind.
Masher went. Yeah, everybody went. Okay. I didn't add these guys to the turn order. Except for the one that got killed. So. That's not what I wanted to do at all. And enter. Okay. So 6, 6. Is this another 6? If it is, ooh, nope. 9. 6, 6, 9. 6, 6, 9, 8. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll 60 times. Math. Sixteen. 13.
And I'm back. What did I miss?
Nah, nothing. Nothing really. GM going and
Fixing a thing.
adding
Forgot to add.
adding the enemies to the turn order.
Yeah. Because I'm prepared. Alright. You get to do a thing and attack the person that just smacked you in the face. Okay. So, alright. So, that is sword. You're gonna smack you. Oh, that's 25 AP? Okay. Trainwreck has been smacked very hard. The sword. This one would instead use. You know what? It is probably their strongest thing. So they would also probably be using the sword. Though I'm only going to do 2 attacks with it this time. Instead of that 3 from the other dude. Nope, that's not. Wrong text. Not what I wanted to copy. Alright, there we go. That's both of them. All that's on track. So fun. You get to shoot. Actually, you're probably going to come out the door.
I was dead on the first hit.
Oh, shite. In that case, ignore all the other hits.
And
I didn't see you say that you were dead. Ignore all the other hits, then. They won't continue beating
no,
you.
I mean for this new one's attack. You know.
Ah, okay. Are you dead, or just bleeding out?
I'm at negative 116 HP.
What's your total HP normally?
It is. Moment. 260.
Like I can't speak for anyone else, but the ignores 15 DT. That ignores all the DT I have from the armor that we were given that works for this time period. So at least for me, they'd be dealing pure damage, and granted it would take me 4 hits to go down, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these zebras could pretty much kill the rest of the non-tank oriented party in one turn.
Yeah, this is a TPK group.
And the other room has 28 of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
as long as Misty lives, the party's fine. It's just Misty has to survive and expend a lot of strain to revive everyone. But yeah, that's a lot of damage considering some of us don't have access to our better armor and such.
I'll take off the ignores 15 DT. So redo your math there, because that is a bit much.
Still a fair bit in the negatives.
know.
Not just. Yeah, it's just one thing. I feel like you make these characters under the assumption that we have the same kind of HP as the enemies we're fighting. Yeah, unlike the zebra, we don't have like 700 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Misty has the most HP of the entire party. She has 388. And that's because she has 18 endurance, which is like double at least the endurance of what anyone else would have. Because usually people have between, like 5 and 8.
Yeah, Trainwreck's at 10 endurance with 260 HP.
So, yeah, these guys have ridiculously high amounts of HP compared to the players.
And they hit like a freaking truck. I mean, it's only fair because we hit like a freaking truck, but at the same time, it's like,
Yeah. It's a bit unbalanced.
I mean, if the Benefactor is one of the people within this group, then maybe that makes a bit of sense. But if we still haven't even hit the Benefactor, it's like, I guess I'm just wondering, like, good grief, how are things in the middle of the war far more deadly to us than what's in the wasteland? At least for what we've encountered so far. I think only the hospital horrors have come close to this sort of lethality.
Hmm. Yeah, and that was...
I'll have to reassess this.
Well, I guess...
You know I'm not the greatest GM. You know that. I am very inexperienced with this. Yeah. This is a bit unbalanced. It's just a problem I seem to keep running into.
Yeah,
to be fair,
really
combat
need to,
balance is difficult considering different people optimize differently. Like,
yeah,
so
aside from
there
just
is-
ignoring the DT, the damage they have is just very, very high. I made Trainwreck to be, the hardest hitting and the as tough as I could make her, and she died almost immediately.
Yeah, these guys are
Even
basically...
with 25 DR from MedX and her own perk.
You want to know the most absurd thing about these guys?
What level are they? And what
16.
threat?
They're orange threat.
Orange threat level 16.
Yeah, threat level
Well-
orange, and they're level 16.
Yeah, but...
Well, then yeah, we're outnumbered 2-1 then.
Yeah, and a bunch of orange level threats together
I'm
can make a black level threat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you've basically made a black level threat encounter with this fight. One that we're, given the current limited gear we have access to, we are thoroughly unprepared for.
That's the main part that I forgot to consider. The limited gear that I gave you.
Like, because it's one of those. If Misty had her power armor, she could use her challenging call thing to force everyone to attack her, and she would probably live for a round or two. But
Yeah, because I'd say with all your proper gear, you all would be able to do this fight.
Trainwreck hasn't had proper gear at all.
Yeah.
She joined at a certain point in time where there hadn't been any sort of big payouts or loot. So she's been operating under her starting equipment and tier 1 weapons until I got the power hoof.
yeah, and the Death Claw helmet.
Yeah, and even with proper gear, with the kind of damage these guys are putting out, it still would be a very tough fight that could still be quite lethal.
Yeah, most characters cannot survive 300 damage, 308 hit points of damage a turn.
Yeah, unless you specifically design a character to be tanky with DT and DR, yeah, surviving a blow like that, basically only certain builds of alicorns could and I'm talking dipped alicorns could survive that kind of damage.
Maybe dragons could, maybe. Or earth 20s who have like, so they have a few perks that give some natural DR.
Yeah, I do have natural DR.
Extreme tolerance, I think it is, gives some, but yeah.
I'll rework this, and we'll take it from the top of their turn next time instead, like, and not have.
Can I vote not? Can we just get this fight and move on? Because like, I don't want to be that guy, but we've been stuck in the past in combat for like what feels like forever. I want to get to like actual story stuff. Yeah, because like, because last week when we were considering stopping, we had 40 minutes left. You're like, well, I mean, it's possible to get through everything else, but I don't know how fast you're going to get through this next fight. Like, I thought that fight was one of the last fights aside from the Benefactor, and so tonight was going to be quick, and yet here we are in the third fight of the night. Like, what's
that? Yeah, that's kind of something I'm
plan? Like, I'm feeling lost / slightly misled as far as like when we're actually going to get to what.
Yeah, kind of feels like a lot of these extra fights were tacked on.
Because none of these guys seem to have any information. None of them are like his elite guard or taunting us or like saying or doing anything meaningful.
50 to 60 zebras snuck into this facility somehow.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, sure, we could understand that, a group of 8 or 10 or 12, but we're now getting up onto at least 20 plus whatever the Benefactor has with him, and it's like, well,
plus don't forget he has that other room that he said was 26 in there.
Okay, yeah, so like 50 have snuck into this building without
a full-on platoon.
I'll probably have to rework and rebalance all of this, but
I just want to be able to have things happen so that way we're not having multiple weeks where it's like, well, we can't really do any RP or anything between the week because we're in the middle of combat.
How about, simply because my computer's dying, I do have school, how about we forget this fight? Because it's just more of the same old, same old. Just forget this fight. You all can instead have something of this similar count of like 8, though not absurd damage instead of that absurd group. Because yeah, that's absurd. Do the Benefactor fight next time. Finally go home in the exact same session, because once he's defeated, I'm just gonna fast track from there.
Including the little off-screen bits where some of us get a little stay behind a little longer to get some training before going back.
Yeah, I'll fast track that, but probably like flesh out the more important stuff in DMs. Because I can see the issue of like computer and school have started, and that's been a time constraint, and I'm also just not that great of a GM. Terrible fights. So, I'd say
It's
we're
not you're
fight.
horrible. You just combat balance is a thing that takes experience. So
I'd say we forget this fight. Instead of having 26, have 8 for there. Do that, which will be the Benefactor fight next time. Once he is, like, apprehended, fast track through all that stuff. Fast track the session, you all doing stuff in the past. Then you all go home around the same time in the present. And then we continue on as normal. Because my computer does need to charge. I do have school.
I will just add, you might be better off going ahead and starting some of the DM stuff now.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to.
Okay, all right. Like, just as like there might be a lot
Give
covering
a
because
tiny
of
bit
school.
head start to things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I imagine some will probably go home sooner, although we'll ultimately all end up at the same spot. But the ones who stay back longer...
No Misty's staying back for a good bit.
Same as for Barry, because she wants to get some real good training into, because her magic pool is so limited right now. She needs to learn a lot of additional spells.
All right, but with that, I'd say we should probably end now because it is 10:40 and my computer's on its last legs.
Right. Well, kind of ended on a bit of a sour-esque note, but hopefully...
These sessions are hit and miss.
Hopefully next time around, our next session, we will be able to actually go and bring in the Benefactor. And just... Well, basically, just get what we need to get done, and go back to the future.
But not in a Mandalorian. I mean, I'm tired.
Right. Anyway, to everyone who came to watch, I hope you had a good time. And for what we were able to get done before things kind of went, but I hope everyone else had a reasonable good time. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.